We all know that our microbiome plays a very important role in our metabolic health, and oral and gut microbial disburses have been implicated in the onset of obesity and type 2 diabetes. There is a specific species in our gut and mouth, which could alter our metabolic activity, could disrupt insulin signaling, and could make us gain weight. And these species are, Candida species, especially Candida albicans, right? So when we consume sugar or refined carbohydrates, these species can feed on these, the refined carbohydrates and processed foods, and they could overgrow. When they overgrow, they trigger inflammation in the gut that could lead to high production of cortisol, and we end up consuming too much of sugar and carbohydrates, refined carbohydrates, which we call as stress-based eating, These species could also produce inflammatory molecules that could travel to brain, cross the blood-brain barrier, and alter dopamine signaling in the brain, ending up consuming more. These species could also alter your taste receptors, which could make you consume and crave for more and more sugar. They could also alter your appetite hormone, so you end up consuming more and more food when you should not, right? Besides, mold exposure could actually, break down, or suppress your immune defense system, trigger, leaky gut, impair your gut lining, and which allows these species to overgrow. And what happens is, a vicious cycle of consuming too much of sugar, and you end up gaining weight. Over a period of time, you become insulin resistant, and you develop type 2 diabetes. So please understand, the function of these yeast species, these fungi, these Candida species, which could actually, make you crave for more and more sugar. So if you are asking for more and more sugar, it is not you, but these species are making you crave for them, So understand your microbiome functions, to actually, regulate your metabolic activity and have a healthy weight management.